trash. That's why you need strength that's anything but ordinary.
Hefty, hefty, hefty.
Choice Hotels gets you more for your money so you can maximize any vacation from the second you log off. Getting rooftop cocktails at the Cambria Hotel.
Yes.
Need anything, email Janet.
But there is no Janet.
Even better, check into more. Book direct at choicehotels.com.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Kevin Hodge. Tonight on your WZMQ 19 News, a long-delayed murder case is finally moving forward. An Escanaba man accused of killing a pregnant woman appears in court. Plus, voters take to the polls for this year's special election. We'll detail some of the main issues on the ballot across the Upper Peninsula. Your 19 News at 6 starts now.
Live from the UP, this is WZMQ 19 News at 6.
And good evening to everyone. We are still dealing with some of those issues, but there might be some improvement for tomorrow. But for tonight, we can expect clear skies for Marquette, 62 degrees, and we're getting to the upper 50s down to Iron River and Iron Mountain with some increased cloud cover. Now, for the rest of the evening, we might have a stray raindrop or two, but most of us staying dry even into tomorrow morning. Temperatures getting to the lower 60s, and we'll have more details coming up in a few minutes on the possible improvements of the air quality.
Kelly, thank you. Just over 2 years after his arrest, an Escanaba man is scheduled for a pretrial hearing for the murder of a pregnant woman. In July of 2023, police found the body of 22-year-old Harley Corwin in the woods of Ford River Township. Tavarius Lee Jackson, then 32, was arraigned on charges of open murder, felony possession of a firearm, and assault intentionally causing the death of a fetus. Jackson's trial was delayed several times until it was postponed indefinitely last January after Jackson filed an appeal regarding cross-examinations. Now he will appear in the Delta County Circuit Court for a pretrial examination on Thursday, August 14th. WZMQ 19 will be there and will continue to follow this story as it develops. In Marquette County, voting is currently underway on this special election day in Michigan. We go live to our own Samuel McKnight, who's outside one polling location in Negaunee. Samuel, how are things out there?
Hey there, Kevin. That's right. I'm here outside the Negaunee Middle School Gymnasium, where voting for Precinct 1 has been going on since early this morning. The votes today will determine the outcome of a proposed sinking fund millage renewal for Negaunee Public Schools to help pay for better transportation, cover building improvement costs, and improve school security. Officials managing the polls here say they're pleased with the turnout so far and that voters have been coming in pretty steadily throughout the day. Absentee ballots have also been a major component, with just under 600 being returned as of yesterday afternoon. I spoke with one voter who thinks the good turnout is because of how important Negaunee's public schools are to its citizens.
Negaunee prides itself on its schools, and it's worth investing in that point of pride to bring people to the community and to bring jobs, bring families, you know. People care about their schools pretty deeply. They care about the Negaunee community, and at a time with more political tension than usual, it stands to reason, I think.
Polls will stay open tonight until about 8 p.m. and we'll make sure to update you as the results become available. Samuel McKnight reporting in Negaunee for WZMQ 19 News. Back to you, Kevin.
Samuel, thank you very much. Voters of Champion Township also took to the polls today for 3 millage renewals. The ballot includes renewals for the township's general fund operating millage, emergency medical services financing, and the road fund repair and maintenance millage. While these would not change any existing monthly costs, the renewals must pass today's vote to continue their same coverage. According to the township supervisor, voters trickled in throughout the morning with less expected than at a regular election, but overall they saw a good turnout for the renewals.
So a little over halfway through, we've had almost 40 voters, which is a decent turnout for this type of an election. But I certainly would encourage anybody else that hasn't voted to come out and vote.
Polls will remain open until 8 p.m. at Champion Township Hall. Dickinson County residents are voting on a millage renewal that helps fund the Bay College West Campus in Iron Mountain. The proposal isn't a new tax, it's a renewal of the existing levy that was originally approved in 2005 and has funded the Iron Mountain campus ever since. For taxpayers, the millage renewal will keep the existing rate of $1 per $1,000 of a property's assessed value. Bay College West is the only in-person option for higher education in Dickinson County, allowing students to stay local while going to college. If approved, the millage will remain in effect through 2046.
If the renewal were to not pass, then Bay College would have to reassess the programs and services that are offered here in Iron Mountain, and also reassess the tuition rate as well.
And as you just heard, if the millage renewal does not pass, Bay College will likely have to raise tuition and cut back on certain classes. Your first warning weather forecast is after the break. Plus, we have the details on a new proposal aiming to raise $1.7 billion a year for Michigan schools. And we'll have the latest on the political showdown in Texas that could shake up Congress. Republicans are pushing to redraw district maps. We're back in 2 minutes.
The all-new CBS Evening News. Not like anything else on TV.
Can your business survive this?
If you build back exactly the same way, expect the exact same result.
If this is the end of my American dream, I'm going to go down swinging.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. Call right now for your free book, and as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today.
Call 800-495-8670.
Looking for your next level in real estate? Look no further than Next Home Superior Living. Stephanie's not just any realtor. She's energetic, talented, equipped with the latest technology, and decades of experience to serve you better. At Next Home Superior Living, we're not just selling homes, we're guiding clients and customers throughout the entire transaction. That's Stephanie Jones of Next Home. Visit stephaniesells.com and let her work with you for your next home. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Next Home Superior Living for your extraordinary real estate journey.
It's hilarious. Hidden camera. Hijinks. The world's longest running prank show is back. Just for laughs, gags.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
She's inquisitive.
What led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. Now, WZMQ TV 19 First Warning Weather with meteorologist Kelly Rowland.
And welcome back on this Tuesday. We're still dealing with the effects of those poor air quality issues, but your bait and tackle fishing outlook, even if you're getting outside for just a little bit of time, we still should be fine. Your best times between 10 a.m. and noon, and then at 10:30, and then just past midnight. And winds from the southeast at about 5 to 10 miles per hour, and we're staying mostly dry, maybe a 10% chance of some showers and storms. But here's your first warning weather futurecast. Those winds from the southeast will actually be pretty important tomorrow. We'll get some increased cloud cover. You should start the day tomorrow with a decent amount of sunshine, and then maybe a few stray drops to the western half of the Upper Peninsula for the afternoon and evening time. And then as we get into Wednesday night and Thursday morning, that's our next best chance of rain. The storms that are currently out to the west likely pushing into the area, and it's a line. But some showers, some thunderstorms, it's possibly some heavy downpours at times, but the rain will also help to kind of wash away any pollutants that might be in the area. It won't completely solve it, but the winds from the southeast too might help to push some of the smoke out and at least give the southern half of the Upper Peninsula some relief. The UV look 7, 8, especially for tomorrow. We're getting to the 8, so that is an indication of some clearing in the cloud cover and also some clearing in the air quality. I'm not saying it's going to be completely solved for tomorrow, but there are some things that are pointing towards a bit of a relief. Again, maybe the southern counties won't have the air quality warning for tomorrow, but at the time right now, the entire Upper Peninsula is in this air quality warning until Thursday at midnight. We know the drill, right? Close the windows at night and make sure to just take it easy if you have any of those heart or lung issues. Currently sitting at about consistent in the overnight, dipping down to maybe 80 or 90, and then we'll stay into the 50s, 60s, and 70s for the air quality index over the next 3 days. So of course we're still tracking the smoke, and a lot of that dense smoke cover still remains across the Upper Peninsula. We know we've been dealing with it, and we're not telling you to stay inside, but we are telling you if you are going to be outside, if you work outside by any means for an extended period of time outside, you have to be safe to enjoy these conditions as much as possible. But here's Wednesday, and here's the important part. We start to see the clearing. We really start to see things get broken up. That's the southeastern wind kind of pushing things out of here and hopefully keeping it that way for Thursday morning. But as soon as we get a shift in the wind and we bring it from the north, we could definitely bring the smoke back into the area. So it's the air quality and the heat, and if we look beyond this, the next 6 to 10 days, we will still be trending warmer than average. We're definitely getting another summer heat push. This might be the last big push for the rest of summertime. Definitely for the first week of August, we are hot, hazy, and humid. That will continue for the rest of the weekend as we get into the weekend. A little bit warm with a mixed sky and a few isolated showers and thunderstorms to close off the weekend.
Kelly, thank you very much. A new ballot initiative could create a new dedicated funding stream for Michigan's public schools. The Invest in My Kids campaign would raise an estimated $1.7 billion a year. The proposed constitutional amendment would create a 5% surcharge on income over $500,000 for single filers or $1 million for joint filers. The money would be dedicated to shrinking class sizes, career and technical education, and recruiting teachers in Michigan schools.
Let's fully fund our education system. Let's impose a really modest, fair surcharge on the folks that can afford it to pay for the things that we all need and deserve.
Supporters will need to collect over 400,000 signatures to get the measure on the 2026 ballot. We'll have more details tonight at 11:10 Central. A major shakeup could be brewing for congressional district maps across the country. Republicans in Texas are attempting to redraw the state's congressional lines to gain as many as 5 House seats, but Democratic state lawmakers have fled, leaving the state to block a vote on the proposed map. Our Washington, D.C. correspondent Brendan Scanlon is live with new details tonight on Capitol Hill. Brendan, welcome back. Good to see you.
Hey there, Kevin. Good to see you too, and good evening. Well, that redistricting fight in Texas isn't just a state house scuffle. It's the opening move in what's shaping up to be a nationwide political chess match, one that could potentially carry huge consequences. Texas Governor Greg Abbott called a special session to redraw the lines of several congressional districts, a process known as redistricting that is carried out at the state level once each decade following the census. However, a mid-decade redistricting effort backed by President Donald Trump and protested by state Democratic lawmakers has now led to threats of arrests and civil warrants.
I have signed the civil arrest warrants. We will work with DPS to locate members,
prompting Democrats in Austin to skip town and flee to blue states like New York. The redistricting ripple effect is already spreading, with GOP-led states considering copycat moves and Democratic governors ready to retaliate. In an op-ed Tuesday, New York Governor Kathy Hochul said, quote, "We are also reviewing every legal and legislative option to redraw our own maps in New York. If Republicans are changing the rules, we'll meet them on the same field, with strategy, with resolve, and without apology." Congressional Republicans in blue states firing back.
She wants to rig our elections with new illegal mid-decade redistricting. It's a blatant power grab. New York's constitution is clear. Redistricting happens once a decade, not whenever the governor feels like she should do it.
There's no federal mandate about what has to happen when redistricting comes about. And we see a wild amount of variation between states about who decides ultimately how these districts are drawn.
In Texas, the state legislature is responsible for conducting the process following the census. In some states, there is nothing that prevents legislatures from redistricting more often. But experts warn that a redistricting arms race will not end well.
It's just an escalation in an era where there's been too many of them. We need to tamp down this type of partisan aggressiveness and really let the institutions be the institutions.
And Kevin, if Republicans are successful, this redistricting arms race could become a new front in the battle for control here in Congress in Washington just over a year ahead of those 2026 midterms. Reporting live on Capitol Hill for WZMQ 19 News, I'm Brendan Scanlon. Kevin, back to you.
Brendan, thank you very much as always. Still to come on your 19 News, tensions are rising as Israel reportedly plans to occupy all of Gaza, sparking fears for the safety of hostages still held there. We'll have the latest after this.
This is NCIS 101.
NCIS takes place in the District of Columbia.
And it really is about justice.
Cuffs. Teamwork. And let's not forget family.
Occasionally, we go undercover.
We laugh a lot.
Where we do action.
We find some fingerprints.
And if you don't know who we are, we're the ones wearing the hats.
NCIS moves to Tuesdays, part of CBS Premiere Week. Catch up now on Paramount+.
Buckle's Party Store. It's where the party starts in Calumet with an awesome beer selection featuring domestic, foreign, and craft brew beer, a great selection of wine, just about any kind of liquor you want, and a great range of tobacco products. Buckle's Party Store in Calumet. It's where the party starts for everyone.
The wait is over. England Furniture's quick shipping is back at Kirkish Furniture. Choose your style and fabric and receive your furniture in as little as 30 days. Browse our in-stock selection or let our staff help you customize the perfect sofa or chair. Plus, 1 year free financing and free delivery.
Closed captioning sponsored by Range Bank of Upper Michigan.
Direct.
Don't you ever look up at the sky and roll your eyes. You hear me?
Yes.
Realistic.
I will maybe have a tendency to spend too much and won't be able to pay your rent.
He holds the line.
I resent it, and I resent you for doing it.
Mathis Court is in session.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS. Tonight's sports is brought to you by the Window Store.
The Window Store Home Improvement Center is your clear choice for quality products and expert installation. We have a thorough and seamless process, start to finish. From the moment you meet our friendly staff, you'll be amazed by their attention to detail. Our team of experienced professionals take pride in their work, and with our 2-year warranty on all installations, you'll have peace of mind knowing your investment is protected. Plus, we service the entire Upper Peninsula. Your clear choice is the Window Store.
You're watching WZMQ 19 News, live and local, with Kevin Hodge.
Welcome back, everyone. Israel's prime minister is reportedly pushing to occupy all of the Gaza Strip. Families of hostages still held in Gaza are concerned that these plans could further endanger the hostages and possibly lose any chance of getting them back home. Since the October 7th Hamas attacks on Israel that left roughly 1,200 dead and hundreds of hostages taken, Israel has been criticized for their military actions in Gaza. Most recently, there's widespread concerns over the hunger crisis happening in the area due to military strikes and restrictions of aid entering the Strip. Many have died due to starvation. With these reported plans, there are now more concerns that Israel's plan could decrease the chances of getting the remaining hostages home. The spokesperson for the State Department didn't offer too much when asked if the U.S. supports these reported plans, only saying they are not in the business of interpreting foreign government statements or reported plans.
We do remain focused on freeing the hostages, including the remains of 2 Americans, and ensuring that Hamas never rules Gaza again.
Earlier this year, a Pew Research Center poll shows a third of Israelis believe that their country should govern Gaza after the war with Hamas ends. Out of the other options offered, that was the most popular among Israeli adults overall. The other options included Hamas, the Palestinian Authority, the United Nations, and the people who live in Gaza. The amount of Israelis who say Israel should govern Gaza is down from 40% from last year. Negotiators from nearly 200 countries are in Switzerland this week, aiming to hammer out a landmark deal to curb plastic pollution. But as Tina Kraus reports, there's heated debate over whether to limit the production of plastic or just clean it up.
Climate activists are united in their call for change.
urging global leaders gathered in Geneva to protect people and the planet.
Our demands are for a treaty that takes a full life cycle approach, cuts plastic production, bans toxic chemicals, and provides the financing that's going to be required to make this transition.
This is the 6th time negotiators are meeting to tackle plastic pollution, and they hope it'll be the last.
People are frankly outraged by the plastic in their environment. They're worried, they're watching, and rightly so.
Thousands of delegates will try to forge the world's first ever legally binding treaty to curb plastic waste. Scientists estimate nearly 200 trillion pieces of plastic float in the world's oceans and say that could triple by 2040 if nothing is done.
Plastic pollution is really driving what we call the triple planetary crisis. It's accelerating climate change, biodiversity loss, and polluting every corner of our planet.
More than 100 nations support not just recycling and cleanup, but also cutting plastic production and restricting toxic chemicals. Still, a major roadblock remains. The Trump administration opposes limits and sides with oil-rich nations that power plastic production.
The urgency is real, the evidence is clear, and the responsibility is on us.
With 10 days of talks underway, leaders say they're pushing for a deal the planet can count on.
When we come back, Mike Ludlam has your sports headlines. Stay tuned.
The all-new CBS Evening News, not like anything else on TV.
Can your business survive this?
If you build back exactly the same way, expect the exact same result.
If this is the end of my American dream, I'm going to go down swinging.
Are you over 50? Would you like to get up to 33% more income in retirement? Then call now for this free book, Annuity Do's and Don'ts for Baby Boomers. This free book reveals little-known secrets about annuity strategies that will help you make the right choices before buying an annuity. Call right now for your free book, and as a bonus, we'll also throw in a free annuity rate report, both absolutely free for calling Annuity General today.
Call 800-495-8670.
Looking for your next level in real estate? Look no further than Next Home Superior Living. Stephanie's not just any realtor. She's energetic, talented, equipped with the latest technology, and decades of experience to serve you better. At Next Home Superior Living, we're not just selling homes, we're guiding clients and customers throughout the entire transaction. That's Stephanie Jones of Next Home. Visit stephaniesells.com and let her work with you for your next home. Don't settle for ordinary. Choose Next Home Superior Living for your extraordinary real estate journey.
She's inquisitive.
What led to this young lady finding you in this compromising situation?
And firm.
The only thing that matters in this particular courtroom, sir, is how I see it.
Watch Equal Justice with Judge Ebony K. Williams.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
It's hilarious. Hidden camera. Hijinks. The world's longest running prank show is back. Just for laughs, gas.
Weekdays on WZMQ CBS.
Good evening, everyone. A pair of Upper Peninsula teams collided in the final of the United States National Guts Frisbee Tournament at Marquette's Tourist Park. Shuttle Bop of the Copper Country, wearing white and orange, met Whiskey Disc, wearing a shade of green shirts. Whiskey Disc won the first game 21-18 and had a small lead in the second. Whiskey Disc will get the point here from Maximo Braz's slingshot. Shuttle Bop just could not hang on to the throw after a couple caroms. On the next Shuttle Bop attempt, Whiskey Disc snares the Frisbee with one hand. Teams only score on offense like old-fashioned volleyball. You had to be serving to get the point. Shuttle Bop responds with a clean catch on this throw, so no change in the score. Shuttle Bop wins the next point, but Whiskey Disc had a 20-19 advantage. You have to win the game by 2 points. Teams alternate throws, so upcoming was match point. Maxwell Mraz comes through with a high shot that Shuttle Bop could not handle. Whiskey Disc is the new U.S. National Guts Frisbee champion, defeating Shuttle Bop 21-18 and 21-19. Mraz says he was happy to get the winning toss at an opponent who had made life difficult in the past.
I wanted to shoot it on him too. He's ended the tournament many times on myself, so it kind of a little redemption for me. Especially on these hot days, that's really nice. You know, you get to stand behind the line, see how their shots are coming in, kind of get to see everything before you're standing on the line against them. So worked out perfectly. It's exactly what I wanted to do, and finished the tournament 12-0. Guts is like a roller coaster. It's got its ups and downs, and just got to ride the wave.
Third place went to UP Hardwoods, with last year's champion Wolfpack finishing fourth. The Negaunee 11 and 12-year-old Major League Baseball team ran into a pair of opponents with experience at the Great Lakes Regional in Whitestown, Indiana. Yesterday against Lexington, Kentucky, a wild pitch, and all of a sudden 2 runs scored on the play, and Lexington East had a 2-0 lead over Team Michigan, also known to us as Harvey. Nathan Harvilla with a big home run in the bottom of the first brought Negaunee back within 2-1. Nice high hanging pitch, and Harvilla just absolutely tattooed that ball over the left field fence by a comfortable margin. But Negaunee's offense was held in check in both games of the tournament. Now, Harvilla made a couple of very nice plays on defense, catching a pop fly foul here near the fence for an out. Negaunee manager Joe Dost wasn't afraid to change pitchers. Here, Callan Johnson gets the strikeout to stop a potential rally. But Negaunee just couldn't get a key base hit, and Lexington won the contest 6-1. Lexington is in the regional for the second time in 3 years. Negaunee fell to Hamilton, Ohio Sunday 8-0. Hamilton has been in this regional 22 times. Negaunee excused with an 0-2 record, but congratulations to Joe Dost, coaches and players, for the trip of a lifetime. An Upper Peninsula Sports Hall of Famer from Delta County has died. The funeral service for Denise Porath of Escanaba took place this afternoon. She ran track and played basketball and softball for the Eskimos, graduating in 1974. Porath played field hockey at Northern Michigan University. She was a team captain. She tried out for the U.S. Olympic team in 1979, but the U.S. boycotted the Olympics in 1980. She was inducted into the NMU Sports Hall of Fame in 2006 and the Upper Peninsula Sports Hall of Fame a few months ago. Porath was a teacher in the North Central School District for 32 years, coaching basketball and golf, and she played on 2 state champion fast-pitch softball teams. Denise Porath was 69 years old. An Upper Peninsula wrestler will continue her career at one of the top community college programs in the country. Hannahville native Vida Yuskalith Karaha of Bark River Harris has joined Iowa Western Community College, which is located in Council Bluffs, Iowa. She's competed in the MHSAA state tournament twice last year at 135 pounds. And we will be right back.
Get an 11% rebate on your kitchen upgrade now at Menards. It's easy to create your dream kitchen with Clearview Cabinetry, offering a selection of finishes made with the finest materials and built to withstand life's sticky messes. Clearview Cabinetry offers features like soft closed doors and drawers and cabinet accessories to match your unique style. Get these Stroma kitchen cabinets for $29.99.99 after 11% rebate.
Save big money at Menards.
At Big Valley Ford in Ewan, we're more than just a dealership. We're your hometown partner in finding the perfect ride. With a huge selection of high-quality vehicles, there's something here for every lifestyle and every budget. Looking for value? We've got one of the largest selections of pre-owned Ford trucks in the UP, all in excellent condition and low miles, along with a huge selection of new Broncos and trucks all ready to roll. Experience the Big Valley difference at Big Valley Ford in Ewan.
It's the highlight of the summer, the Marquette County Fair. Livestock, classic cars and tractors, live music and performances, art, games, and of course, the food. With new additions this year, the fair has something fun for everyone. The 2025 Marquette County Fair, August 7th, 8th, and 9th at the Marquette County Fairgrounds. It's fun for all ages.
This is extreme crime.
To catch him, they'll use every trick in the book.
We were operating against ghosts, and ghosts are tough to find.
Top investigators and police use the latest forensic science to uncover the truth and solve real cases. The devil is always in the details. Forensic Factor.
final look at your forecast as we get closer to midweek and closer to the weekend. We do still have the air quality warning for now for everyone until Thursday at midnight, but there might be some relief. Remember, for Wednesday, for tomorrow, we'll have the southeastern winds into effect, so that should push some of that. So down to Iron Mountain, Escanaba, and Menominee, you might get some relief too. But for Marquette, we'll likely still see some of that smoke in the area, the hazy sunshine, temperatures in the lower 80s. And the 80s will carry us all the way through the weekend and into next week, but Tuesday we'll dip back down to some more seasonal conditions and a few showers.
Kelly, thanks again. And finally tonight, the Marquette County Fair will be introducing a new event this Friday, a police versus fire go-kart race dubbed Battle of the Badges. In cooperation with the Marquette Kart Club, the race will also serve as a local food drive. Each team, including the Michigan State Police, Negaunee Post, and the NMU PD, will compete for the most donations, with the winner receiving their first go-kart pick. Donations can be made at the fair on Thursday through Saturday or at participating departments throughout the week. The Battle of the Badges will begin Friday at 6:30 p.m. at the Marquette County Fairgrounds. That's all we have for now, everyone. We'll catch you again later tonight.